Alright, what's up, y'all? So, I'm out here on one of my mini nature walks. And you know what that means. A yap session is about to take place. But today's yap session is about the complexity of healing and growing. As someone who is actively retraining my nervous system, learning how to trust my intuition and discernment like never before, learning those different things all at once, it could be a lot because the gag is the only way you can really test and see where you're at is by putting yourself out there, by not putting yourself in toxic situations, but allowing life to happen, exploring new things, and being confronted with situations and people that, may hit those wounds, may hit those trigger points. And based upon how you react, shows where you are. And as someone who used to get hurt deeply and I just used to isolate, I'm figuring out now that what's really transforming my life is sitting with those emotions, getting professional help, as well as being accountable, good, bad, or indifferent. Because when you're able to do that, you can't be shaken anymore. And, earlier today I was grieving. And I was just like, dang, and I remember when grief used to automatically make me feel like I was about to lose control. But because I've actually done the work, not saying it's easy because it's not, but that isn't my baseline anymore. My baseline is I miss my loved one. I miss that relationship, friendship, whatever the case may be. And although I miss that greatly, I cannot let this take me under. And that may seem small, but it was a huge thing for me because I remember feeling so lost that I just always in my head was like, I don't handle that particular thing well. And again, grief is not anything that you can do, get an A or a B at, but knowing that my baseline isn't self-destruction anymore, that's a beautiful thing. Because guess what? As life continues on, I'm going to be faced with it, whether it's loss of someone close to me, of them transitioning, or whether it be a loss of a relationship, friendship, whatever the case may be. But I think too, now that I know how intensely I care about people, I also have to be more mindful of the love I give out, so that way I'm not being hit so daggone hard. And another funny thing that's been happening recently is I've been literally put in situations where my triggers are put in my face, and what I'm realizing is that I'm letting it roll off my back. I'm able to look my trigger in the face and be like, okay, because I actually did what needed to be done to remove myself. And it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when you're grieving somebody that's living. It's not easy at all, because if you run into that person, old feelings may come up or whatever the case may be. But the difference is I didn't run to distractions, I didn't run to anything else but inwardly into myself to work that situation out. So yeah, training your nervous system is no joke, but it's such a beautiful process that I'm realizing now that many of us avoid because it's hard. It's hard to be the villain in your own story. Because it's easier to blame everyone else and what happened. But when you're able to sit down and look at yourself and be like, dang, How did I invite this or allow this in? That's the key to becoming unstoppable. Because once you're able to recognize it, you have a choice to change it. So yeah, I'm out here on this beautiful hot day, and I just want to share that the journey is rough. And for me, it took life kicking my ass to get me to this point. But knowing what I know now, I encourage all of us, get that together. And if you already got it together, continue on. But if there's a part of you that, tends to run from things, run from hard truths, run from conflict, if your triggers automatically make you shut down, it might be time to get some help. And it might be time to face yourself in the mirror. And I promise you, as somebody who is actively doing the work, it's so worth it. It hurts like hell, but it is so worth it. Because for me, see, I got 2 babies. And the beautiful thing now is I'm able to raise them. They're going to have their own journey and story. And I know it's not going to be flawless and perfect. But I get to give them the wisdom and the knowledge I've learned to help them hopefully make better decisions and hopefully avoid certain things because they have me. You get what I mean? Versus passing on cycles and trauma. You understand? I want to be the mom that passes down healing, restoration, becoming their best selves. So yeah, I can go on and on about this topic because I'm loving who I'm becoming, truly, from the inside out. So now that I'm here, I just want to encourage everyone to do the same.